Hey, good morning, it's Owen Bigland. This is the Inside Edge video blog. Let's do a Real Estate 101 blog here. Let's this time talk about the offer. You're getting ready to put an offer in on a property. In BC here we use what we call a contract of purchase and sale. It's about a 9-page legal document. And your offer is going to contain 5 key elements. The first one is pretty straightforward. It's the price. It's the price you're offering on that property. Let's say the property's listed at $300,000. You offer $280,000. Seller doesn't like it. He counters back at $290,000. It can go back and forth a couple of times and until we eventually, hopefully, agree on a price. The second thing is deposit. Once we get an accepted offer, general rule of thumb is a 5% deposit is held. It's held with the buying side's brokerage. So if I'm working with the buyer and representing the buyer, we get agreed upon price, a 5% deposit. A bank draft would be payable to MACDONALD, REALTY, Westmar, my brokerage, and held in our trust account until completion. The next thing is subject conditions. Pretty straightforward here. The standard ones would be subject to getting financing, getting a mortgage in place, subject to getting a home inspection on the property, subject to getting insurance on the property. Those would be some of the standard subject clauses. Usually we allow 7, 10, 12 days for those subjects to be removed. So that's to allow the seller to do his due diligence. Also subject to getting maybe all the strata documents, the depreciation report, the bylaws of the complex if it's a strata. Gives us 7 to 10 days to read through it, get the financing, and if everything checks out, then you remove the subjects. The last few things are the dates. Pretty important. The dates would be the subject removal date, and then the next dates would be the completion and possession date. And again, these are all negotiable things. They can either strengthen or weaken an offer. You might get a seller who's pretty motivated and wants to get a quick sale. So to strengthen your offer, you would put in your offer pretty quick closing dates. If you didn't, let's say you got a closing date of 3 months down the road, that would definitely weaken your offer for a guy who wants to sell fairly quick. So all these things can be changed and negotiated depending on the circumstances. The final thing is inclusions or exclusions. When I list a property and there's certain things in the house, let's say a chandelier that the owner wants to take with them that is not included in the sale. Sometimes they might have some special appliances that they're going to take with them. You want to make sure that if you're on the listing side that you put those into the MLS, into the realtor's remarks, that those items are excluded. When I'm on the buying side, I'll usually put into the contract we want these things, and in some cases you might get them, and other times the selling realtor might cross those out and they're not included. So inclusions and exclusions, again, can be negotiated. So those are the 5 key things with an offer. Pretty straightforward. As always, I'm Owen Bigland. Thanks for watching. You can always reach me at owen@owenbigland.com. I'll see you next time.